been a while. Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome back to Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Let's finally get back, finally, after, good God. Has it really been a month since I played this game? Over a month since I played this game? My God, I'm sorry for the ones who like this one. That's bad. I don't even remember where I'm at. I don't even remember what day I'm on. So, yeah. Gobbly Lab shut down researchers to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Wow. Users of the Tamachil's new storage it needs a longer duration. A piece of a halfling advice that seared into my memory. Slow news day. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Oh, it wasn't sad so much as it's cute though. But it's true that you or Mr. Bailey should be in a spotlight this time. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. Ow! Whoops! My apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a ball. I'll take this compliment. Ah, here we go. Ah! You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars, Germany. So it does. Now, shall we get the celebration started? Okay. I don't remember what day I'm on. I just gotta find the day that they're all here. Like, let's see here. Start. Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Louis' last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Oh, you always make me melt. Disgusting. He said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers that make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to this. Something hot for sure. And to something sweet. Something decent and chocolatey. Let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey with some freshness to it, please, Jeremy. Oh, God. This Lua on her wedding day? Oh, God. Oh, no. After midnight. That's what I'm gonna guess. After midnight. Chocolate honey tea is what I guess. Chocolate, honey, and mint. Sorry. Guessing it's day 14. Oh, look at it. After midnight. There's no light on. But serve it. It's inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. Gala's gonna. He's gonna hate it. It's fine. Hyde's gonna hate it. High praise from Hyde. You know it. Taste a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Jeremy? I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night. Before meeting them. Boring. It's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during Fury. But even then, he would beg the walls pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are very much more my type. Hey. Actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire, I'm proud of it. That would look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea, I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right, I guess you should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Jeremy, maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. Now, wait a minute. There's one person that I could probably give a speech. And she hasn't shown up yet. Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Shirley's. Thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. You're here. You'll always be part of our lives now. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Oh, well, fine. Thank you, Lou and Bailey's, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career, briefly. They're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend of us. Don't think we're forgetting about you. Speech time. Right. I don't know you as well as Jeremy does, and I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. Despite that, it made me feel welcome. Immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect this joy in the family of your starting today. Oh, Gallo. Thanks, man, really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. That's it. On the good story arc. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Jeremy, my dear Jeremy, never think that you're out of reach of my retribution. I do apologize that we only serve soft drinks. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Oh, don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know. Oh. I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys, really. Thanks, Gala. Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think, I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. Not lying, I never saw him touch it. Is there any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I want tomato juice. Definitely, booze just became this big social thing. But I, for one, wish there was a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago, and had a soft drink pairing option. The importers of alcohol-free Vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had an edible robots, and they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Wow, when did you go to that place? When did you go to a place like that? A while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. But I'm okay, sir. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes in it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water. Sounds like something I would enjoy. And of course, a big dollop of fresh milk. Here it comes. Hold tight, preferably. Universal donors and all that. Yuck. I think this is a joke. I hope this is a joke. This is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. If people care to give me the invitation, that is. Mr. Hyde. Apologize for that already, but please let me say it again. I'm really sorry for forgetting to give Bailey's invitation to Gala. The important thing is, it all turned out fine. It was very short notice, so I was going to text everyone anyway, just to be sure. Hey, so that turns out good. So it wasn't as big of a deal to get the stuff. So it was a new mechanic. You didn't know it. Still, I'm immortally. I would have been displeased to do this. Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Bailey's, and your sister. She's got a very strong character. I respect that. She's impossible, you mean? I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Oh, just a year or 3. She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I say Gala's a softie compared to many. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fear. If Jeremy ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. You'll have to hurry. Or you'll have to step over primary school friend Bailey's. Marco, I thought I'd caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it as staring. 2 witnesses. Delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn, dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully you're captured some pictures of our lovebirds, too. Oh, yes, I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know, but it will be worth it. So I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. Perfect shot. Oh, look at this, babe. This is amazing. What a beautiful captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly, thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but oh no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always wanted to have. Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details. I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Do you only have one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Jeremy? You wanted to frame it and hang on the wall? Actually, yes, something like that. Good thing I saw it covered. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. And thank you. Yes, Jeremy, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde. It would seem so. Oh, come on, Salville. Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going back on it. And you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just tell the story. It's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around. That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. She is, an entire party next to her bed, can you imagine? Anyhow, I got to chatting with Hyde. And just like that, promised to take their pictures, pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing. I could use the experience. So that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me. Right? So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde? I've got the house and I've got the job. I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. great to hear. Complete HUD, good story arc. Alright, that's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it looks good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. As a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I guess normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know. What would a dream house look like for the two of you? I'm not too sure yet, but we're not repeating the same mistakes. Not only is time and chill scrolling to look at other people's homes, and overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love. It's alright. I'm glad we're talking it all through. Lua made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much respect as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute it. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good, because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't want slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids stopping. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to childbearing. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be the stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working. But I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our weddings. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who'd rather have stayed home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller, this is W. Oh no, using my family name on you feels wrong. Ha! That would throw a fit if they would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anymore. As long as we're still Lua and Vegas. As long as we're still Lua and Vegas. Excuse me. I think Mr. Hyde has found a new way forward. He has, yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. And he's really quite fragile, isn't he? There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longish lives have issues. Imagine. Rovers are somewhere between elves and humans. And we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is, everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? The longer you live, the more once in a while you get. That makes sense to me. I will say though, I'm mightily happy that he's sticking around. For all that he can be a difficult one. He also makes lives a lot more interesting. We just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean. Yes, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean. He's like Jeremy from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he's just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me. Perceptive about me as well. I'm glad he befriended you two. This chat right now, it's really good. You're alright too, Gallup. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Right back at you. Oh, listen to that. It's pouring raining again. And really, like, I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket. But are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. Always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute. And you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. I've always wondered where that came from. Sounds like a lip service for a happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of Jeremy? Are you referring to the Goddess Tears legend? That's the one. Never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic and medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. Alright then. Long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but of all of her children, one she liked the best. They were the shyest and the quietest. Their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with the clouds. Their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. Their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle, they will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. One day, the young godlings sat on the edge of the cloud, pondering the world. A gust of wind blew on them, and they lost their balance. Oh no! Don't worry, it's not a sad story. Right then. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground. Immediately, they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray, just for clarifying? It's going to help me for sure I get lost with names. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon, finding them stunned, and guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As days passed, Aeon stayed talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvests and of young children, of famines and old men. They talked of times and of eternity. And as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married. Both of them wanted the consent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. When Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, give her a chance to love she knows. Yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. Reminds me of someone. I promise you, she's a lot better than mine. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Aeon, get married if you wish, but if you do get married, you shall wither and die just like your fiancé. Yuck. So by surprise at this point, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side? Down to get married. For many years, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours, she was despondent and insulted. Finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. And they were in the field where Ray first found Aeon. They wore garlands of flowers and they were surrounded with people they loved. For the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair flowing on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, her child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. Sadness for her child's immortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in the thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with her. And so the goddess said, for each tear of mine that falls on you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other. And according to the elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit of far-fetched. Good story. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. Just really beautiful sometimes. You're a born legend teller, Mr. Bailey's. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at the rain the same way now. Oh, it's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told you. My history with the rain is a lot simpler. You really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. And that's a very cozy feeling. Bedroom, when I was a little girl, was on the top floor. So I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while it rain falls outside. Sure. Oh look, here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Oof, it's a very wet little guy. Gala, can you just shake rain all over you? You did a little, that's fine. He's a cute one. I mean, what's he doing here though? Is that your cat, Jeremy? No, but he's been around a couple times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Oh, he's not especially aggressive either. Maybe he's adopting this place. Be the first. It's pretty much how you got Hyde, too. No, that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something, though. For someone. If that is the case, he hasn't found him yet. Came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either. There he goes. Very mysterious. What did I miss? Cat, apparently. Oh yes, I saw it go. What's that about? We're not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times. Doesn't seem to stay very long. We're asking him. I was saying that he might be looking for something. Well, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Measures between worlds, so to speak. They know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. Just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I'm saying that reminds me of someone, actually. No comment. Anyhow, what was that call about? That was an interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. Just one floors I can walk off. That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about the decorations tonight. I am particular in the sense that I want it to look good. But he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, peak design trends. That car serves me right. Thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought that up. Truce. Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, gal? Why indeed? My job time, I see. Everyone's a critic. The truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. Not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampire is your one saving grace. Sound like you guys are gonna be just fine. Indeed. Being like this all together when it's dark and damp and feeling good and safe at home, it's a pretty rare feeling in that kind of public place. I think kinda is the key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Jeremy. I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Our patrons' comfort has always been our priority. Goal very much achieved. That, and also you all are alright. Sounds like everyone's going to be busy with our own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again, whether in a week or a month or a year. I know it's going to be a good time. Cheers to that. You're here. You're all welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get into. We'll definitely pop by to give you the news. And to give here at least. And to listen in on the drama. I can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over. We've kept you for a while already, Jeremy. Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home, instead of the night call. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Alright. Good night, Jeremy. Good night. Good night, you two. Let's go, darling. Let's. Good night, Jeremy. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and any other nights. No, thank you for everything, Jeremy. Have a good rest, Jeremy. Will do. Now, you guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer. Bye! What are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way to the home, not on the way out of the bar. Here you go. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. I love you too. Bustling, busy, and a buzz. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like to have a chosen hive. Okay, so it's not it. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish the game here. We're going to go on to the next one. This is going to be a longer coffee talk, but we're going to end the game here. So, we're going to play this one. This is the end of the game. Alright. Government's ultimatum to data breachers. Please don't hack us. It's illegal. Hacker, no hacking. LOL, what? That's funny because that's swiper, no swiping from Dora the Explorer. Arab American business royalty disowned over choice of life. Killer algae, the new invasive species. Somehow this feels like deja vu. Hey, welcome, Officer Georgie. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. Yep, deja vu. What? Nothing, everything is fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout. It's good news. You know, this weather has kind of grown on me. Really? Yeah. Not something I like to have forever, of course. The thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something. Perfect. What would you like? Make whatever I ordered a couple weeks ago. I think I served you something you don't quite like. You did? Fortunately, yes. I'm pretty sure I messed up your order that day. Would you like something else? I'll just have the sweet coffee. So let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Will I not get that ending because of this? go, officer? I think this is what I ordered at all. Right, I made a mistake. Oh well. As long as it doesn't have milk in it, I'll keep it. I'm so sorry once again. Alright, so I messed up this very first drink. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? It's only been a couple of days since I was here. I admit, a lot has happened. Oh. Yeah, for starters, word has spread apart that parking on Bourbon Street is no longer safe. Because of the vandalism? Yeah. I really don't want to escalate it, no. This is day one again. I don't want a story on the street rewritten something bad. Makes sense. What do you do? What makes you think I did anything? Just a guess? Well, you're not wrong. The day after our last talk, I paid the old gnomes a visit and had a chat with them. Oh, what are you talking about? Talked about what could have happened to them in the area due to the vandalism they committed. They're remorseful to a point, because they're upset about what happened to the remains of their friend. Right. All they wanted was to create something memorable and would stay in everyone's mind. Oh, but it's not. It's not. In one way or another. Even in a bad way? That's what I thought they were going for, too. Turns out that's not the case. They just wanted to create something memorable. Something that gets everyone talking. When I gave them a hypothetical scenario with rumors getting out of control, now folks will spin the whole thing into something else, they were a bit stunned, honestly. It's because it didn't think of the consequences that far ahead? That's right. Told them it could potentially lead to the street being closed because it would be deemed unsafe, or maybe even rebuilt to something completely different, which would effectively erase all trace left of their friend. They decided to stop right there. Interesting. But, you know, I get their need to keep the memory alive, even if what they did was a bit misguided. Understood. Still, what they did was not the way to go about it. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this memory stuff. Shows that I and the world probably need to learn a lot more about fairy folk in general. Agree? So what did you do next? Did you arrest them? No. All I did that day was chat with them, because I wanted a clearer picture of everything, including the old fairy market and all. I also shared the story about my grandpa. So it's not a repeat day. And there I thought he was starting to talk about the same stuff happening, but no, this is actually a continuation. In the end, they said whatever I decide to do, they'll accept. So I went to see. You know, my daughter asked what happened, since she gave me good advice on the case and everything. I told her the whole story, about the street, about the tree. Wow, that's really everything. Anyhow, after our talk, I guess she started looking into the fairy folk history. And one of those videos she did, and I have no clue what to call them. They're videos of herself packing orders while talking about stuff. Ah, I see. We posted it on My Time and Chill a couple days ago. Ah, I see. She basically talked to her viewers about what she learned in the video. About your case? No. One thing she hadn't learned on her own. Got it. That's great, though. You never know. Maybe through her video, curiosity will spread. Everyone wondering about this piece of disappearing history. Right. That's a good story arc. Who knows what the future holds? Lucas is in the house, yo. Hey. What's up? And you, Pops, how goes it? Oh, good. You're in high spirits, aren't you? Always. Anyway, Pops, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? You're right, and I probably should explain, but first... Dear Jeremy, may I put it in order? Yes, if I ever get it right. Lucas. Hey. I'd like a blue tea latte with super cool latte art on top. Okay. So blue tea, 2 milk. A little bitter. Alright, you want some latte art, huh? I got your home slice. I got you, home slice. I got you. Concentration at its best. Not the best, but we'll say done. The blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. A masterpiece? Why your confidence? Anyway, cheers. Nice, thanks, Jeremy. What's up, kid? Oh, well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, so Miss Riona's coming? Yep, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Oh, why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. Tis. What? What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule is probably not like everyone else's. I hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know next to nothing about banshee biology. Doesn't she do late-night deliveries? Oh. Sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier. Phew! I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults. I was just playing around as the nosy and annoying old guy. Still, it's good for that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things, too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? It happens. As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yep. Welcome, Miss Rihanna. Hello. Lady, finally you're here. Good evening, miss. Hi, everyone. Was traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. Nah, you're not late. I'm just early. Like anything to drink? Yes, please. Riona. I think Riona's is like, I can get all her drinks right. Riona. I like a cup of mild coffee sweetened with a lot of honey. Okay, so honey coffee. Coffee. Very sweet. Honey coffee. That's what I used to order back in the day. Really? So what's really been happening with you two? Kids stay up for days for something, apparently. Does that include you as well? Yes, but these are just my regular working hours. See? And I thought you were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying, nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Anyway, the truth is, me and the lady have been discussing the show's format. Oh, how goes it so far? We're almost there, right? I think, yes. We've been discussing it quite intensely the past couple of days. We're at a point where things are beginning to take shape. But it's just not quite there yet. Almost. That's why I've been staying up late, organizing all these ideas into a deck. We're making a new shop proposal to pitch to my team. You two are going to work together then? In a way, yes. It is my intention to act as Lucas's guide to the city. I'm going to have him drive too, sometimes. Yeah, I don't want her to always drive me around, but I might need some time to get used to driving again. Is that okay? Of course. My suggestion would be for us to drive across the Evergreen Point Bridge on days where there is less traffic when the sun is out. It'll make you feel good, I'm sure. Okay, let's do it. Anyway, so that's what's happening. Meanwhile, I've been helping her find auditions. I wasn't aware there were many ways to find auditions and things to apply. You still have to vet them though, because there are so many fakes out there. But I'll help you with that, don't worry. Okay? Completely normal. I didn't include they're good. I include they're normal. Well, sounds good, y'all. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I might have to leave soon. Huh? Why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. Oh, word? Let's go then. You can stay. I'll just go for a quick flight and come back. Nah, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it, I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me. Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too. You too. Bye, Jeremy. See you again. That threw me off. Goodbye. So normal. I got two normals. Mostly good, though. So. It's you and me now. Nothing wrong with that. I have to go soon, though. Duty calls. Sure. Hello, Jeremy. That's who I wanted to see. It's Freya. From the first one. How are you? Freya! Hey, Miss Green Hair. Hey, officer, long time no see. Heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world's a bit much. I've been somewhere. Glad to see you here, Freya. Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, duty calls. Aw, that sucks. I miss you. I'll see you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell Jeremy the truth, okay? Later, Jeremy. I will. What's going on here? Let me move over there. It's Freya from the first one. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend. Jeremy, what's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last-minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So what makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, you remember my very first order ever? Espresso? Yep, you have a good memory. First time I was here, it was raining and as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, please. Oh. I think it's coffee, but I'm gonna double check. This is part of the reason why I wanted to finish. Like, oh no, we're at the very end. I gotta finish it now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Coffee. It was always the easiest drink to make. She always started with, like, she was in every episode, I think, for the most part. The Coffee Talk one. She was the main thing. She was writing a book, and a lot of it came from the characters here in the series. Like Lua and Bailey's was in it, Gala and Henry and Hyde were in it. Georgie was in it. The only two new ones really are. There's a couple of new ones. I have to go back and remember. Here you go, Freya. Got a triple shot espresso for you. Great! Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth? Well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence. It's really, really far away. What? I know. It was impulsive. It was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application from like last month. Not really really expect anything. We gotta accept it, and somehow it's for this year's rotation, which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it going to be? Don't know, probably a few months. I might try to keep traveling after that. Oh. Jeremy, you sad? Nope. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Aw. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it, everything. Alright. So it started around 2 weeks ago. Made a nice little cameo at the end. Aqua's working on her game while Merle helps from time to time. They're a good team. Silver went underground and hasn't seen any news in a while. But Bailey's gets the occasional anonymous message asking for assistance or information. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread around all of Seattle. And Gallon is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms to Hyde's. Lou and Bailey bought a little house with a large window, a small garden, and an extra bedroom. Bailey has been using it as a workspace, but it stays ready to build, functioning when the time is right. Rachel 2020. The Nekochel x-Ermi collaboration was a success as a new single and was released on time. Even though the reviewers are mixed, the true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she said. Rihanna and Lucas often come to the coffee shop after his driving lessons to discuss a variety of topics. Looks like they've taken it slow and planning things carefully to match up their working schedules. Fortunately, the vandalism ended before the rumors could worsen. Sometimes a lone officer could be seen place flowers where the dead tree once stood. That is Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. It's hard to top an original anytime the sequel's made. I don't even know if this is a sequel. It's Episode 2. So I'm guessing it's just a continue. Well, I mean, I guess technically the sequel could be a continuation of the first one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to call it a sequel because Coffee Talk Episode 2, it's a whole game. It wasn't like just a DLC, so... it's a continuation of the story from Coffee Talk. It's hard to top Coffee Talk because of Freya. Freya was my favorite character, and then it was great to see her at the end. It was wonderful. That's why I went ahead and wanted to finish it, because I knew she was coming. And I know you guys are like, you cheated. This game is more difficult than the first one, because of the first one, they kind of lay it out for you. You know, and it's just making coffee, it's just in the stores. This one, although it has a lot more game mechanic, like the remembering to give stuff out, and that's great and all, but they don't give you any drinks to know. I mean, it's all just its own thing. So I feel like it was more difficult, which is fine. It's okay. I mean, I still ended up with normal endings and good endings, so I did okay. But not, do I think it's better than Coffee Talk 1? I mean, there's more... I don't know. I can't say yes. I'm not saying it's bad. I enjoyed it. But I'm just saying, like, I still think Coffee Talk 1's still a little bit better. And I know if the Coffee Talk Episode 3 is going to be a thing, Freya's not going to be in that, obviously. So I'm like... Alright, you're welcome. It's a great episode. And if they keep making them, I'm going to keep playing them, because I do enjoy these games. Both of them were enjoyable. I just think Coffee Talk 1 was... the original Coffee Talk was just better. I'm going to take back the menu. Sometimes it does some... Okay. Okay, so it did this in the last game, where it kind of points like, hey, you messed up here, because really the whole thing is, me, the character, is a time traveler. So... Triana, hello again. Hello. Dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm where to get it. Oh, what item was it? It's fine, I've got it. It's right under the seat. Really? Huh? Always made sure to check everything before closing, too. There are times when we simply miss things. Particularly if it's a task that we have performed numerous times. It's true. I guess it's a sign for me to double check everything. It may not be. I have a feeling you will find something of interest either way. There's even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone. Pardon? I don't quite catch that. Have a good evening, Jeremy. Okay, have a safe trip, Miss Brianna. Huh. Oh well, looks like no one else will be here coming tonight. Might as well go check out... What was that? It sounded like it came from inside the drawer. What the missing items? They're here! They vanished a while ago. Now what is really going on? You have now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. So on Coffee Talk 1, it did the same thing, where it's like, hey, you missed part of the story. And I went back and played a good portion of it. Didn't quite get the exact ending, but we got enough that it kind of figured out. I don't really want to do it with this one. It is a longer game, and I appreciate that, but I'm like, we're going to put you on the shelf. Put you on the shelf. Maybe one of these days I'll do a whole thing where, like, hey, it's this month, I'm going to try to beat all these games that I didn't beat or something, but I'll leave you guys on it. But right now, I'm just kind of like, I'm going to put you here. Great game, fun, thank you very much. No. I really enjoyed Coffee Talk and tried to do this. This one, I'm like, you're a good game. I'm like, grabbing, like, you're a good game. Next. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Coffee Talk episode 2. Hibiscus and Butterfly. I hope there's an episode 3 to see where it goes. And yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.